guys, ready for our last read aloud video of the week, reading more of the crossover. Today we're going to be starting on page 160 and we're going to push through the end of this section. It's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter and then we'll start fresh next week with the fourth quarter. All right, the girl who stole my brother is her new name. She's no longer sweet, bitter is her taste. Even worse, she asks for seconds of vegetable lasagna, which makes Mom smile because JB and I can't get with this whole better eating thing, and we never ask for seconds until tonight when JB, still grinning and cheesing for some invisible camera that Miss Bittersweet Tea holds, asks for more salad, which makes Dad laugh and prompts Mom to ask, "How did you two meet?" Surprisingly, JB is a motor mouth, giving us all the details about that first time in the cafeteria. She came into the lunchroom. It was her first day at our school, and we just started talking about all kinds of stuff. And she said she played basketball at her last school. And then Vondi was like, "JB, she's hot." And I was like, "Yeah, she's kind of pelcratudinous." Remember that word from before? One of their vocabulary words. And for the first time in 15 days, JB looks at me for a split second, and I almost see the hint of a smile. Things I learn at dinner. She went to Nike Hoops camp for girls. Her favorite player is Skylar Diggins. She can name each of the 2010 NBA champion Lakers. Her dad went to college with Shaquille O'Neal. She knows how to do a crossover. Her AAU team won a championship. She's got game. Her parents are divorced. She's going to visit her mom next week for Christmas break. She lives with her dad. She shoots hoops at the rec to relax. Her mom doesn't want her playing basketball. Her dad's coming to our game tomorrow to see JB play. She's sorry I won't be playing. Her smile is as sweet as Mom's carrot cake. She smells like sugar plum. She has a sister in college. Her sister goes to Duke. Remember, that's Josh's dream college for basketball. Dishes. When the last plate is scrubbed, the leftovers put up, and the floor swept clean, Mom comes into the kitchen. "When is Dad's doctor's appointment?" I ask. "Josh, you know I don't like you eavesdropping." "I get it from you, Mom," I say. And she laughs, 'cause she knows I'm not saying nothing but the truth. It's next week. "School's out next week. Maybe I can go with you to the doctor." "Maybe," she says. I put the broom down, wrap my arms around her, and tell her thank you for loving us and Dad and letting us play basketball and being the best mother in the world. "Keep this up," she says, "and you'll be back on the court in no time." "Don't press your luck, son. It's going to take more than a hug. Now help me dry the dishes." All right, and this one is called Coaches Talk Before the Game. Tonight, I decide to sit on the bench with the team during the game instead of the bleachers with Dad and Mom, who's sitting next to, instead of with Dad and Mom, who's sitting next to him just in case he decides to act churlish again. Coach says, "We've won 10 games in a row. The difference between a winning streak and a losing streak is 1 game. Now, Josh is not with us again, so somebody's going to have to step up in the low post." I sit back down on the bench and watch JB lead our Wildcats to the court. When the game finally starts, I glance up at Dad and Mom, but they're not there. When I look back at the court, JB is staring at me like we've both just seen another ghost. Something authors will do, we've talked about foreshadowing, but sometimes there's also some repetition. When there's this idea or a theme or something that continues to come up more than once, it should catch your attention as a reader. The author is doing that to try to show you that that's important. So this is the second time they're using this example of seeing a ghost, and where the boys kind of with their twin intuition are kind of locking eyes and realizing something bad is happening or something's wrong. Josh's play-by-play. "The team's in trouble. If they don't find an answer soon, our championship dreams are over. Down by 3. They're playing like kittens, not Wildcats. With less than a minute to go, Vondi brings the ball up the court. Will he go inside for a quick 2 or get the ball to JB for the 3 ball? He passes the ball to number 29 on the right wing and tries to dribble out, but the defense is suffocating. They're on him like black on midnight. He shoots it over to JB, who looks up at the clock. He's going to let it get as close as possible. They've got to miss me right now. Vondi comes over, sets a high pick. JB's open. He's going to take the 3. It's up. That's a good-looking ball. That's a good-looking ball there, but not good enough. It clangs off the rim, the buzzer rings, and the Wildcats lose the first half. Whew. All right. Text messages from Mom, part 1. 7:04. Dad wasn't feeling well, so we went outside for some air. Back soon. 7:17. I think we're heading home. At halftime, let your brother know. 7:45. Home now. Dad wants to know the score. How's Jordan doing? You okay? 7:47. Y'all hang in there. The second half will be better. Hi to Alexis. And then it says get, and then another one, 7:47, a ride with Coach or Vondi. Yes, Dad's okay, I think. See you soon. 7:48. I shouldn't have said I think. He's fine, just tired. He says don't come home. 7:48. If you lose, LOL. All right, second half. Vondi strips the ball at center court, shoots a short pass to JB, who skips downtown, zips around, and double dips in the bowl. Swoosh! Man, that was cold. We're up by 2. These cats are bawling. JB is on fire, taking the score higher and higher, and the team and Coach and Alexis and me, we're his choir. Wildcats, Wildcats. My brother is Superman tonight, sliding and gliding into rare air, lighting up the sky and the scoreboard, saving the world and our chance at a championship. So they win the game. Tomorrow is the last day of school before Christmas vacation. Tonight I'm studying. Usually I help JB prepare for his tests, but since the incident, he's been studying alone, which has me a little scared because tomorrow is also the big vocabulary standards test. But don't say that word around Mom. She thinks that standards are a lousy idea. So after the game, I go home and pull out my study sheet with all the words we've been studying and my clues to remember them, like heirloom. Look at that word. That's a really interesting word. It's not hair, it's just heirloom. As in, Dad likes his championship ring like some kind of, Dad treats his championship ring like some kind of family heirloom that we can't wear until one of us becomes the man. I put 8 pages of words on JB's pillow while he's brushing his teeth, then turn off my light and go to sleep. When he climbs into bed, I hear the sound of ruffling paper. Then his nightlight comes on, and I don't hear anything else except thanks. So things are gradually improving between the two of them. Coach comes over to my table during lunch, sits down with a bag from McDonald's, hands me a fry and Vondi a fry, bites into his McRib sandwich and says, "Look, Josh, you and your brother need to squash this beef. If my 2 stars aren't aligned, there is no way the universe is kind to us." "Huh?" Vondi says. "My brother and I got into a bad fight when we were in high school, and we've been estranged ever since. You want that?" I shake my head. "Then fix it, filthy. Fix it fast. We don't need any distractions on this journey. And while you're working on that, give your mom something special this holiday. She says you've served your sentence well, and that she'll consider letting you back on the team if we make it to the championship game. Merry Christmas, Josh." And here's a word he used, estranged. It means the interruption of a bond, when one person becomes a stranger to someone who was close, a relative, friend, or loved one. As in, Alexis's mom and dad are estranged. As in, when I threw the ball at JB, I think I was estranged from myself, if that's possible. As in, even though JB and I are estranged, Dad's making us play together in a 3-on-3 tournament on the rec playground tomorrow. Okay, school's out. Mom has to work late, so Dad picks us up. Even though JB's still not talking to me, Dad's cracking jokes, and we're both laughing like it's the good old times. What are we getting for Christmas, Dad? JB asks. What we always get, books, I reply, and we both laugh just like the good old times. Boys, your talent will help you win games, Dad says, but your intelligence, that will help you win at life. Who said that, Dad? Who said that? I ask. I said it. Didn't you hear me? Michael Jordan said it, JB says, still looking at Dad. Look, boys, you've both done good in school this year, and your mom and I appreciate that. So you choose a gift, and I'll get it. You mean no books, I ask? Yes. Nope, you're still getting the books, players. Santa's just letting you pick something extra. At the spotlight, JB and I look out the window at the exact moment we pass by the mall, and I know exactly what JB wants. Dad, can we stop at the sneaker store in the mall? Yeah, Dad, can we? JB echoes. And the word never sounded sweeter. The phone rings. Mom's decorating the tree. Dad's outside shooting free throws, warming up for the tournament. Hello, I answer. Hi, Josh, she replies. May I please speak with Precious? He's busy right now, I tell her. Well, just tell him I will see him at the rec, she says. And now I understand why JB's taking his second shower this morning when he barely takes one most school mornings. All right, basketball rule number 8. Sometimes you have to lean back a little and fade away to get the best shot. When we get to the court, I challenge Dad to a quick game of one-on-one before the tournament so we can both warm up. He laughs and says, check, then gives me the ball. But it hits me in the chest because I'm busy looking over at the swings where Jordan and Miss Sweet Tea are talking and holding hands. Pay attention, Filthy. I mean, Josh. I'm about to clean you up, boy, Dad says. I pump fake him, then sugar shake him for an easy 2. I hear applause. Kids are coming over to watch. On the next play, I switch it up and launch a 3 from downtown. It rolls around and around and in. The benches are filling up. Even Jordan and Alexis are now watching. 5-0 is the score. Third play of the game, I try my crossover, but Dad steals the ball like a thief in the night, camps out at the top for a minute. What you doing, old man? I say. Don't worry about me, son. I'm contemplating, preparing to shut down all your play-a-hatin', Dad says. Son, I ever tell you about this cat named Willie I played with in Italy? And before I can answer, he unleashes a killer crossover, leaving me wishing for a cushion. And kids are off the benches, on their feet hollering, oh, woo, woo. Meet the press, Josh Bell, Dad laughs on his way to the hoop. But then, at noon in the gym with Dad. Come on. There we go. People watching, players boasting, me scoring, Dad snoring, crowd growing, we bawling, me pumping, Dad jumping, me faking, nasty shot, nasty moves, 5-0, my lead. Next play, dribble, bounce, dribble, steal, Dad laughs, palms ball. You okay? Dad winks. Watch this. He dips. Sweat drips. Left, y'all. Right, y'all. I fall. Crowd wild. Dad dives. Steps, strides. Runs fast. Hoop bound. Stutter steps. Lets loose. Screams loud. Stands still. Breath short. More sweat. Grabs chest. eyes roll. Ball drops, dad drops. I scream, help, please! Sweet tea, dials cell, Jordan runs, brings water, splashing face. Dad, nothing, out cold. I remember gym class, tilt, pinch, blow, pump, still nothing, blow, pump, sirens blast, pulse gone, eyes shut. Wow. I hate to leave you guys at such a suspenseful part, but we are going to stop here.